So I be skimming and shit like that, but we seen his arrest record, so we know he ain't no pedophile at least, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I beg to differ because I was there.
Hold on. Hold on. Are you gonna tell us that Sonetta's a pedophile, nigga?
Actual facts. Let me tell you something, yo. And it all came out with this polite shit. And like I said, I'm watching how they going at you. And I'm like, yo, tell the truth to shame the devil, man. That's the bottom line. And years ago, I'm just looking at that Tasha K arrest record. I'm looking at that arrest record and I'm looking at the dates. And as I look at the dates, I said, wait a minute. This is during the time when Frankie was going out with a 15, 16-year-old girl when he was in his 30s. Let me say that again. And I'm from Harlem.
Chill, bro. Chill.
I send you my number, yo.
Chill. You can't call in.
You can call me up and we could go on the phone. We could do a FaceTime. We could do all that.
Bro, you can't call in. You can't. It's the climate in the community is too crazy to throw a smear campaign on a nigga like that.
Smear campaign. I got the girl name and everything. I know where the girl is at. She'll confirm it herself.
Whoa.
This is Harlem. So you want to know why he protecting Polite? Because he defends what Polite do.
Hold on. So you saying that you know that Sonetta was 30 years old with a 15-year-old girl he was having sex with?
33.
I don't know, family. What's the girl name then? Where's she from? Like, how do we know this is real?
Again, every man got to defend himself. So he getting at you, he throwing smear campaigns. This is on him. And like I said, I'll leave you my contact information if you ever want to get back at me. And when he get on the line with me, he know what it is. The girl name was Nikki. Ask him about Nikki from 150th Street. And what was he doing with Nikki?
Ask me no fucking questions about no fucking Nikki. Who is Nikki? You tell me. And if I knew it and then I tell you who she was, you wouldn't fucking know her.
Ask him that question. That's the question that needs to be asked. So that nigga's phone. And I used to see how we used to say all that shit on 125th Street. That was nothing but divide and conquer. All you did was put us against each other for 20 years. That's why we don't got shit. While you driving around in Mercedes-Benzes and all that shit through Harlem, we is divided and conquered. For 20 years, we battling each other all day, every day. All year, every year, for 20 years. But again, you want to see what's in the dark comes to the light. With this shit with Polite now, the gloves are off. Because we grown-ass men right now. We can't defend this in our community anymore. You gotta tell the truth to shame the devil. So I'm gonna leave you my contact information because I know people calling you.
What the fuck? No, ain't nobody else calling in. Niggas is in shock. You just fucked up my whole show. What?
Yo, it's the truth.
What the fuck?
It's the truth. Quran, 150th. You know who I be?
Quran from 150th? 150th and what?
St. Nicholas.
Quran from 150th and St. Nicholas. And and Nikki is from 150th and St. Nicholas too, or no?
All the same block.
Wow.
We all lived in the same building.
Okay. Oh, so you lived in the building. So hold on. So let me, you know what? I don't even want to make jokes because it's so serious. But I was going to say, you sound like somebody who was trying to hit it and mad because one of the older niggas was hitting it. Because that's how it usually be. It be grown-ass, old-ass pervert niggas messing with the young niggas' girls.
Of course. That's exactly what it was. The girl always used to say she had an older boyfriend. And the kid's like, yo, who? He used to sneak that girl in and out of his house, yo. When she was 15, 16, 17. I think he missed her for a year because he had one away to jail. Look at that arrest record. I'm talking about like 96, 97, somewhere in that area. I got to look at that record again. But he was in jail, and when he came home, he got right back to her. And she was like 17 at the time.
I said, have you recently addressed the latest rumors we heard Yeah, we did earlier.
Nepal, let me deal with that. What are you talking about?
Recently, we heard some crazy things from Ingy's page.
So you agree that they were just rumors, right? And not facts?
I'm trying to figure out.
No,
That's why I'm asking you.
No, I'm asking you. Was he dropping facts?
We didn't see any.
Hold on, sister. Let me answer you.
So I can't say that it's a fact.
Thank you. So I ain't got to address it, sister. Thank you. It's just comical stuff.
Huh?
It's just comical stuff, sister. I ain't got to address it. If it's not facts, if it's not coming with proof. But I'm surprised you ain't asked me about Solomon. He's in your neighborhood. He's out there with you, and we showed.
We talked about him before. We gonna expose the pedophiles. You know.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that you heard. So I was interested to know if you had anything to say.
No, I don't. That's just
because it's just crazy that people are shooting
people
out.
Are playing games with this.
Pedophiles.
Yeah, people playing games with it.
With no proof.
Yeah, and that's sad. That's what you should have asked him. Like, dude, where's your proof at? Can you show me something? You know. I need to take back.
Yeah, all he said was a little girl named Nikki, and that was about it.
And he can't show no proof, so I ain't got to address none of that.
Right.
I ain't gonna waste no time to make him think he got me scrambling. No, he ain't got me scrambling. For me to address that makes that nigga so proud and happy. He's watching right now, laughing. And for me to be up in here explaining that shit, he'd be Googling and laughing behind the screen.
Allegedly, then we leave that there, so that's done. But apparently the story is he started having sex with the girl when she was 15 years old. And what the brother was saying, I corroborated in questioning him after the show, because if you remember back, he said when Tasha K dropped his record, it triggered his memory. So Sonetta had went away to jail for a year, and this girl had stayed with him the whole time. Like while she was 16 years old, she didn't have no boyfriend because her quote unquote boyfriend was in jail, which was Sonetta. And then when Sonetta came home, he did a year. When he came home, they got right back together. So he was with this girl from the time that she was 15 to the time that she was 18 years old. And he was in his 30s. Her first name is Chanel. Her middle name is Nikki. I should have got the last name. But it's people that's available for conversation that want to deal with the subject matter. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure her name will eventually come out. But the girl's family all know Sonetta, and apparently Sonetta's family, I think, is supposed to be familiar with the girl from the conversation I was having with the brother. Like, this wasn't a fly-by-night relationship. This was his girlfriend. You see what I'm saying? Like, this was his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had a relationship for years. People that grew up in that neighborhood still remembers that when he was deep into his 30s, he was still chasing 14 and 15-year-old girls, and they remember his relationship with Nikki. So he shouldn't be discussing Solomon, Polite, or anybody, honestly. He should just be talking about his relationship with Nikki from 15 to 18 while he was in his 30s.
You don't know when niggas playing you? Niggas coming up with old shit now trying to see if they can try to get you?
Yeah, tell me what y'all think. Let me find the timestamp.
Stupid questions like that. Tell a nigga to show and prove. Other than that, y'all don't come at me with that stupid shit. You don't know when niggas playing you? Niggas coming up with old shit now trying to see if they can try to get you?
Did that sound like a confession right there? Hey, did anybody feel like that was a confession? Hold on. Listen to this. Listen to what I'm saying. He tell a person just Boy, exactly.
Bro, listen. I don't even know who's over there watching that shit. But actually, you know what? That's a lie. I do. What's happening right now is there's a line in the sand, and the pedophiles and the pro-pedophiles. Remember when I said this is revealing who's pedophile and who's pro-pedophile? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these people have shit that they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people have shit that they've been doing, shit that they interested in. A lot of these niggas go on to vacations in Dominican Republic and Brazil and all these other places and be doing a lot of shit that if they was here in the States, them niggas would get killed for. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas going on vacation doing other goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? And niggas coming around thinking that because they got a little few dollars that they could get away with doing certain shit, that makes them somebody. It don't. See, I still come from a world where money don't determine who you are. It don't. Because you got a little control of a platform and niggas looking at you and you could put niggas in position like, bro, that shit don't mean nothing if you a slime ball. Period. So you over there having sex with little girls. Remember, I was saying that we needed to boycott Sarnetta Page until he took polite videos down. At this point, I'm saying that we need to just boycott that page. Everybody needs to unsubscribe. The nigga's a pedophile. What are you doing now? And if he's not, let him break it down. Let him explain his relationship with Nikki, because he cannot deny his relationship with Nikki. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is a real thing that happened. That would be the same as Polite trying to deny Aminette. Polite can't deny he with Aminette no more than Sarnetta could deny that he was with Nikki for years. So let him explain that. Let him explain what he's doing with Nikki. He's 33, she's 15. And let me show you something. So you really know that this is a problem. He stayed in a relationship with her. He went to prison for a year and stayed in a relationship with her while he was in prison. And when he came home, he came right back to her. So that means that he thinks that that's okay. You see what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, we want to say the girl had a really big body and she looked grown and he was out somewhere drunk and they hooked up for a one night stand and he didn't know. Okay, that's a situation. That could be argued back and forth. I'm not saying yay, nay, or whatever. But you were with this girl since she's in junior high school, my nigga. So the time she's in high school, guess who's going to jail tonight? What? Bro, stop doing videos on everything else and talk about you and Nikki over there, bro. Talk about you and Nikki. And be careful, because niggas in Harlem is now paying attention. So it's niggas that know about other things that's hitting me, sending me text messages and all that. And I'm ignoring a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what I would like you to do is go out on a high note. This is a real message from me to you, Saab. You watching this video. Go out on a high note with some dignity, bro. Don't keep dragging this thing out where you keep losing dignity in front of us, bro. It's hurting me. A lot of these people that's watching, they don't really give a fuck about none of the people involved. It's hurting me to keep finding out more of these things that's making who you are in my mind diminish less and less and less into below nothingness. And it's a lot of people in the community that feel the same way, bro. And if you would have just stopped this shit, if you would have just stopped this polite shit so long ago, man, you could have saved this community so much fucking heartache, bro. And you still going, my nigga. You still pointing out other niggas instead of dealing with your man polite. Now, let's look how fucking goofy this nigga saw look. All this research work, right? He doesn't realize that he's demonstrating to the entire community that he's capable of fully pulling up all the information on Brother Polite. But you're not doing anything but pulling up information on other people. Okay, so now we pass Brother Polite, bro. Now we're on Brother Sarnetta.
1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay. 1 2. Oh, I don't hear myself anymore. What's going on? Hotep Senuhena Senut Iti Ren Ishakandugu Kemet. I hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is Sanetta said the God of the Bible is demonic, a liar, bipolar mother effer, and he also hates the Israelites. Can you please reassure me and tell me if you can hear me well by typing 7 in the chat? Viens voir papa, viens. Viens voir papa. Viens voir papa, viens. Viens voir papa, viens. Viens avec papa, viens. Méroute, viens. Méroute, viens avec papa, viens. Viens dire bonjour. Tu veux dire bonjour? Viens dire bonjour. Voilà, doucement. Viens. Chut, viens dire bonjour. Tu veux dire bonjour? Non, c'est pas grave, c'est pas grave. Thank you. You can hear me loud and clear. It's beautiful. Now, I'm showing the link right at the start. Link to get on the panel. Let's hear it. I want to hear from the Hebrew Israelites. I want to hear from the Christians. I want to hear from the Muslims. I want to hear from all those who believe in the Bible. Oh. Arrêtez de faire des bêtises? Oui. Did you know that? How do you feel now? All this time you came in here capping for the dude, and he's insulting your God.
There's nothing special about you because you following some spook ass God, some God who we know is narcissistic, who's demonic, who's a goddamn liar, who's bipolar. The God of the Bible is a bipolar motherfucker.
You're wrong. You don't know. Everybody on my circuit, they against the Israelites. We hate the Israelites. We can't stand their doctrine.
See how dumb this little nigga Tory is, y'all? He ain't, I told you, once you become myopic and in a box, anything that people bring to you, you will not adhere to it. He showed you who wrote the New Testament. He showed you what he said about the New Testament. And this little nigga still up in here saying God said this and God said that. These niggas are just retarded, man. These little niggas are just retarded. He ain't go and look up what Shaka said. He didn't say, well, let me see if Shaka telling the truth and do me some research. This dumb, stupid little nigga comes back with God said this and and God put all nations together and made them different. Like, nigga, shut up already, man. Just shut up, nigga. Damn. Slit your wrist or something, nigga. Because you're poison to the youth, man. You already poisoned to the other youth that's coming up looking around you. You probably trying to teach your friends this shit. Nigga, slit your wrist already, nigga. Get it over with, nigga.
Now come in here. All your Bible believers, come in here and let us hear your excuses. Now, Killer P came in very early. I hope you're doing well, bro. Texas Bama is in the place to be. Birmingham Atheist is in the place to be. Young Harold is in the place to be. Donnie Williams is in the place to be. Acacia is the place to be. And Harold wrote, they're still gonna cap because of platform and money. Obama is reaching Tory. Tory is not there yet. He may come through. But the guy that Sanetta suggested, or basically said, directed, instructed to commit suicide is the young brother Tory. I can't wait to hear from these Israelites, man. I share the link, those who don't know. Yesterday, a Hebrew Israelite came on the panel. He wouldn't start speaking. So I put him out the panel. I was told that after that he was on Scam Channel's channel. He's a Hebrew Israelite. Oh man, I guess he didn't know, man. Abstract is in the place to be. Abstract was there yesterday. Oh, Storm also is in the place to be. I hope you're doing well. If you know some Hebrew Israelites, all those people left me comments. All those people left me comments. Capping for the dude. Butt kissing the dude. Butt kissing the dude. Come on in now. Make some excuses for him saying that the God of the Bible is a bipolar mother. Please, I can't wait. In the meantime, a few reminders. Now, feel comfortable. For those who don't know, no matter what the title is, all the questions, all the statements are welcome. So feel free if you want to. So,
Hold on for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yo, peace, Jay. Jay, I'm sorry, brother, but I can't fuck with you. You fuck with that clown. You be over there with that clown. So, you can't serve two masters, bro. Peace.
Oh man.
Yo.
that dude is so lame. JJ came here. Kunal came here. A few others as well. They didn't get that treatment, but it's all good.
How about the mighty fucking Hebrew? This nigga went to jail for rape, dog.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
And that nigga back in the community, like everything good. Hebrews quiet. Let's not forget the mighty Hebrew nigga, who you get constantly on your channel, who's on all the Hebrews channel. Don't forget the mighty Hebrew, the bald head nigga, been already incarcerated in prison for molesting a young child. He came home and they violated him again because the nigga was trying to fuck with another child.
Listen,
okay, can I talk now? Can I talk now?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So Sekou didn't say anything pseudo at all. And the people have stated that for years. You know, now, Sanetta, if you don't mind, you said that other people teach that you can have sex with a 9-year-old girl. Like, do you mind telling which other Hebrews or like organization teach that? Because you see, I'm not from New York, you know, so to me it's news. And I'd like to know when I go to New York with my daughter, where I should avoid going. So if you don't mind, Sanetta, which other Hebrews or like organization teach that thing that GMS teach?
Well, there's a lot of Hebrew Israelite groups out there that teach that. I'm not calling out no names or nothing like that. All I'm gonna tell you is that a lot of them teach that, brother. A lot of Hebrew Israelites teach that.
I appreciate that.
And as for my brother Unc, you know, I love you, man, but I'm gonna still keep and tell the truth. To me, when we say things like go back to Africa and teach that, Unc, I'm simply saying, look at what we do. We over here in America and we talk about shit we don't know what's going on in Africa. So they can say the same goddamn thing about us. Yo, you can't tell us what's going on over here in Africa. Go back to goddamn America. How would we feel if we over there and we in Kemet and we trying to teach them about Kemet and they looking at us like, yo, what the fuck are you talking? What? Take that shit back over there, you know? But you know,
they ain't wrong.
We gotta stop that, man. We just gotta
stop
it, man.
They not wrong,
This
son.
is crazy.
They're not wrong. They're not wrong. If I say take your ass back to New York with that crazy shit you saying, bro, I ain't wrong. Oh, now
Okay.
ain't got to do it. I can't cuss. I
Okay.
can't cuss.
Some new comments. Hey, Sugar Hayes has joined us. Take advantage, you know what I'm saying? Take advantage. I saw they have a video up. The title says 24 tickets left. And when you go on Zoom, you have the free plan. You can have 100 attendees. When you have the pro plan, you can have 100 attendees per meeting. When you have the best value plan, which is the business plan, you can have 300 attendees per meeting. So if you add that one and there's only 24 tickets left, but it's not that many then, I doubt they will have the enterprise plan. The price is not there. You need to contact them. On that one, you have 1,000 attendees. But anyway, that was just for the record. Hebrew Israelites, come on in. Oh, was it today? There's an exhibition in France. I might go there. I may go there tomorrow then. I didn't know it started. It started today. I don't know if we're allowed to film. Probably not, but at least we can take pictures. I have a page open about this. Not in a museum though. Many times that type of place you can have very low lighting. Probably done on purpose so you don't get some good pictures. They're not gonna come, they're scared to come on. Well, it's on them. But all that talk they've been doing, man. Yeah, I'm not a bad guy after all, man. That dude, man, basically cursed your God out. We're gonna see about ISUPK, we're gonna see if General Yohana is leading his troops. I know they are a bit embarrassed, man. He sent them capping, and they came in capping. Oh, okay. And film and take pictures, all right. I wish they would have put the opening hours, but I'll go over there tomorrow, I think. Depends on how I feel. So feel free, if there's nobody, I ain't gonna be long on this, you know what I'm saying? this was really for all those Bible believers. I understand they are ashamed, but what are they gonna do next? But man, like that dude who came in yesterday, you want to come back? I heard you went capping over there, man. You're not the only one though. I just want to hear the excuses because I heard it all, man. When people were dissing Africans, I heard excuses like I heard Onk trying to do. Butler Reggie as well. People celebrate the death of Africans, I hear excuses. When people say that MLK is a B, I hear excuses. Now that somebody is insulting your God, I want to hear the excuses. You should have put their name in the title for the algorithm. Nah, that one is okay. That's what he said. Nothing added, no extra, no sensationalism. I want to hear from them now. I mean, it's worse than pimping, man. Because the pimps gonna have, their workers, their employees, like in the movie Ha Ha. Where are my employees? And they're gonna do the job. They're gonna make it do what it do and bring the money to daddy. But I'm sure you won't find any of these chicks on the stroll working for a dude that's gonna disrespect and insult their God, man. That make those guys worse than prostitutes, man. Lower than prostitutes, man. At least they have these values. They're standing for something, to some respect, to some capacity. Some of you think that you're gonna face your judgment and tell your God that you have no recollection of capping for the dude, and yet not saying anything after you found out that the dude was insulting your deity. It's gonna be something funny. It's gonna be something strange, man. I mean, I could have fun. I could just make a compilation of all the people who came and capped for the dude. I could really have fun. But really, I don't have that much time. Later on, I may have a little bit of time on my hand, you know. We'll see. But I would rather they just come in and tell us how they feel. All that energy, all that smoke, man. Come on now. You can just tell me how you feel. You got bamboozled, hoodwinked, led astray. He used UG, New Jack City. I've references for days, man. Movie references are easier than records, than ancient texts, because you're obviously not familiar with them to the point where you're making them up. But damn, all your Hebrews, I thought you were thorough. Where you at? Where you at? Batman Scoop, don't be shy. Repent. Repent. Now is the time to repent, man. Your God is not going to take it easy on you. What could be the mark of the beast? Somebody that had you defending him and he is insulting your God. Looks like the mark of the beast is on you all. You've been run amok. So you couldn't even put the opening hours, man. Put the opening days and all the opening hours. I'm gonna presume it's open every day. Partly, and that happened to me when you type in a link, a URL in the comment section, it just doesn't appear, well, unless you are a moderator. Oh, well, actually, no, there was no link. Strange. Well, could that happen to other people as well? I'm in communication with that person, so he let me know, but dang. I wonder if that happened to others. Let's see. And it was several comments, by the way. So I told the person to just put a single word. Okay, let me. What's happening to that person may happen to others. So are Bible believers so embarrassed? No smoke, no energy now. No energy now. You couldn't have guessed, but now that you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to say? If any of you have some problems and your messages do not appear in the chat, then I don't mind. Well, people don't want to call me, I guess it's going to be a short one. No, I'm so lucky I didn't say anything crazy. I thought I was on mute. And Harold says tag them. No, I don't care about these guys. Khalif wrote only 24 tickets left. That's so funny to me, man. Yeah, right. We believe you. only 24 tickets. Harold wrote, show them why the God in the Bible is demonic. Well, that's not my stance. I don't know if I was on mute when I said, that's not my statement. That's not my stance. That's now. Donnie Williams is asking Khalif if he bought a ticket. Or play one of my music video. Give them entertainment. But they may come and try to prove you wrong. Well, we'll see. It was supposed to be your debate. Now he got another ninja. But it's okay, champ. You get them. Yeah, he said that, but no, that stuff. It was just to try to make me look bad. That's all. To try to make me look bad as a revenge because he was butthurt. All his homies were butthurt, So he pulled that punk move. There it is. Our brother is sorted. Hurry, brothers and sisters. There's only 24 tickets left. My goodness. What's up? Sorry, what's up, young hero?
You tell me what's going on in France, man. It's cold over there.
Oh, it's getting warmer now. We have the sun during the day. It's all right now.
Yeah, it's getting better over here too, man. Cause I can't stand the cold, man. Some people that act like some people that act like they hate the sun, but I love the sun. Who that is? V Bonnet? You got jokes. You becoming famous because of Mr. Magoo now.
Be on mute, brother V Bennett. Maybe it's on purpose.
Yeah, but yeah, man, these people is clowns, man. You know what I'm saying? Like after they give him Shaka at most, and this he already talking about Garfield and Judah Nash. You see what I'm saying? These people, they stuck on stupid. They don't understand this is all about money. This is the same conversation they having over and over and over about the same stupid book. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, bro, whoever indulging in that is the same characters. Let them go spend their money. Let them 10, 20 years, they'll be shaking their head like, why did I did that? Because they ain't going to get nothing out of it. They ain't never going to be rulers. They ain't never going to be goddesses and kings that they talk about. They ain't never going to be none of that. Because people use this word so uselessly today, like it's everybody. Like a king did not have a position or, you know what I mean, certain attributes to him. Like people just, oh, I'm a goddess. Oh, I'm a king. Like really? What make you a king? What castle, what land, what do you own? Which people follow you? You know what I'm saying? So all these people be talking out of their mouth, man. Yeah, what up, God? Like, bro, you ain't no God. When you die, nobody ain't going to remember you as nothing such. So it's just crazy how these people brain has gone so left, man.
Yeah, it's what doctrine do for people, and a lot of doctrines, remove them from reality. And you have stories in those Abrahamic literature. You have some customs that they have, but indeed some people, they will still say, "Peace, God. How you doing, God? What's up, King? What's up, Queen? What territory do you rule over?" But it's feel good rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
They letting these stories and these books go to their head. It's pathetic, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know. It's just like how people call mankind humans today. Ain't no telling what they used to call each other back then. You know what I mean? So you guys taking these so-called words and names and trying to apply it to yourself just because you read something. I just don't get it. That's Shaka. Like, tell me if I'm wrong, because it just don't make sense. Like, how do you guys come? It could be a bomb. It could be the worst of worst, a rapist. They calling him God. You know what I'm saying? They're giving him name and position like he's somebody. Just like the other idiot that was here the other day, El Supreme. Like, really, bro? Where you got that from? You know what I'm saying? Like, even if people like Shaka might have his name, I'm pretty sure he could tell you why he did that. You know what I mean?
Well, it's after
I'm
a
pretty
human
sure I
being,
could tell you
not
why
after a God.
I have Heru on the end of my name, because it's something that I inspired to be. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's just crazy. I just don't see everybody's God and goddesses now. Everybody's El and Supreme and Hebrew and King this, and I just don't get it, man. It's crazy to
You know,
me.
it's funny you mentioned goddess, because goddess is like he slides easier than God. You know, if somebody has God in his name, and be like,
Yeah,
but goddess, you know, it kind of
yeah,
gets a pass.
yeah. That's another gender thing.
Yeah, we've seen the behavior of some goddess. You know, it was hilarious, man.
Yeah, far from goddess, and till today they still acting like I told you. They're going to go in their grave with that same attitude and mentality. You know.
Sure. You know what was
Hold on.
interesting? Yeah,
All
yeah.
right,
Feel
go
free,
ahead. Go
brother.
ahead.
Yeah, yeah. Feel free. What was interesting is that all these righteous thoughts, all these different school of thoughts and belief system, moral lessons, and pretending, false flagging, faking the funk. Well, that's some of the worst thing that human beings can do, which is sexually abusing children. And that gets a pass in their world that is minimized, But as we know, there's a trial coming. Oh, you know what? I forgot to see somebody yesterday said that there was something new on Queen's Throne's page. So I'm gonna try to see what it is, but I'm subscribed to her page. So I saw a what's it called, a post on her timeline talking about the charges. Um, it was a list. Okay, let me just go.
I'll be back. Give me a minute, Chaka.
Yeah, no problem, brother. But she has two pages. She has Queen's Throne TV. So I go to live. Community 24 hours. Yeah, one day ago she put the subpoenas. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but no. And she uploaded it on both her accounts, but um cannot make much out of it. And you have a lot of digits, but it doesn't seem like you have how do you call it, abbreviations for different charges. I cannot make up much of it, but again, and feel free.
What's that?
Somebody yesterday said that there was some new information on Queen Throne's channel regarding the Polite case.
Oh,
And what I've seen, and I can show it to the people so they can understand what I mean here. So that's a community page, and yesterday that's what she uploaded. But I cannot make. But what all these things are, it doesn't look to me like there's abbreviations for different charges.
yeah.
Guess who came to join us? Sacheta. What's up, Sacheta?
That ain't Saneda.
No, it's not him. It's Sacheta.
Oh. Now I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, Sacheta. Look, let me put it here so people can read the username. What's up, family? Peace and love, family. There's only 24 tickets left, family.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Who wants to hear Tazayak say the same stuff that he said in the Kemet on trial? I didn't know watch Kemet on trial. I scrolled through it very quickly, you know. MF got nothing new to add from that debate. What day was Kemet on trial?
That's what I'm trying to tell them. These people ain't going to talk about nothing new. They ain't going to talk about none you don't know. If you have any kind of knowledge about the Bible, it's not Kemet, it's nothing new. They're going to maybe Shaka, but who knows? I could care less.
It's a waste of time. They were both in that debate, so they're rehashing. I don't know if Kemet on trial was like 2014. But one thing though is that in one of my last stream I did play the Butler Reggie who said that before Kemet on trial people were not talking about Kemet. I was like, what? They're still deposing witnesses and issuing how do you pronounce that word? And okay, let me see what it is.
Well, we're issuing subpoenas. Subpoenas is like
Oh, it means it's the people who are going to
paperwork.
testify.
Yeah, subpoenas. Yeah, to people, whether it's for them to testify
Damn, that's a lot.
or they get in charge or whatever.
Okay. If I go back there, that's a mighty lot.
Oh, she mean all those are subpoenas?
That's what she wrote. You see, she wrote, the subpoenas in Brother Polite's case.
Damn, who are all these people?
I don't know, man, but we have their names though. It's not even hidden.
Jessica.
How come they make those names public like that?
This is what I'm trying to figure out. See any name we're familiar with?
Oh, I was looking for Frankie, but I don't see it. But hey. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know if it's genuine. So the sister posted in the community stuff. See? Oh yeah, Vibene did right indeed, ordering people to testify. Yep, like I said before, Scam Cheddar gonna mess around on his. I mean, it's all public information. She probably paid for it. Oh wow. We do it differently in different countries. I'm not sure if they do it the same in all states in America, but that the influence, you will have the list of the people that with their names. That you may have their initials, but here we have we have their names. I wanted to look up actually what's the name of the channel. I need to go to yesterday's live stream to find out. Channel. Can unshare here. So, but I think I should find the maybe it was the day before, maybe it was the one before. But I showed it on screen. Oh, my bad. So I guess it's the live stream before. The name of the so the mother. So there it is. It doesn't seem to bring any result. Oh. Oh. The lady's first name is there as well. Looks like in the document the spelling was wrong because I had a suggestion for a different spelling. Count. Oh, Sacheta is back. What's up, Sacheta? What's up, Sacheta? You sold all those last tickets? Oh, he's busy now. He's busy snorting. On some Tony Montana's. That's a Tony Montana tip, man. Polite thought he was slick, boasting about messing around with Hispanic chicks. Now look how the cookie crumble. Well, it sounds like a Hispanic name, but the lady looks, I mean, a lot of Latinos, they a fair bit of them look black or biracial. There's nothing but Hispanics being subpoenaed. They're gonna nail this behind to a wall. Won't be long, man. Won't be long, about 3 weeks, and then we'll have know what's up, man. That lasted for a good 2 years, man. I mean, when I think about it, it's kind of strange. Can you imagine that the dude, the scandal happened 2 years ago? But there's actually an article that says the full name of the lady. Apparently, they were together for more than a year. It's the same website. Well, that website says that he's worth $5 million. I don't know where they get that from. Yeah, COVID slowed a lot of that stuff down, and but it's funny because by COVID, yeah. I remember that I returned from from a trip in Italy. That COVID had started, if I'm not mistaken. That pure white, a subpoena or witness summons is a writ issued by a government agency, most often a court, to compare testimony by a witness or production of evidence under a penalty for failure. So, all right, sometimes it doesn't appear that we have last names, surnames, let's say. So that there may be, requesting documents, and if they do not appear, they can be punished. Yeah, indeed. Dang, man. It's gonna be something, man. But I'm trying to see if I can find more about the lady. So that she was the one dancing on the bed and she had the leash on her neck. A lot of time, different websites, they will basically share the same information. Our website is actually the exact same design layout. Name. Third one with different name, but same layout. Let's see, man. Her name is wrong. The name of the mother is wrong. Well, it looks like the Hebrew Israelites are not gonna come, and any other
Yeah.
Bible believer.
The number one Hebrew is the number one Hebrew Napa, idiot, retarded. I just don't get it, bro. They have to be crazy. They have to be desperate. They have to be broke. Because when I tell you everybody and their mama done disrespect you and call you every name in the book on that platform, including Sanetta, for your monkey ass to be back over there as a moderator, yeah, something really wrong with you. Maybe Killer Prince wasn't letting her take over his show or something, so she had to relocate.
I don't know what it could have been, man, but I I'm just watching, man. I'm observing, and it is what it is, man. The girl was publicly accused of stealing the money. She could with that, apparently.
And she probably needs some more money because the debate tomorrow, so she back up in.
You need me to help you, sir? Oh, that would be something, man. Twice in a row. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we'll see, man. Ever forget when someone called her? Well, that was somebody else. That wasn't on Side's channel. There were some strikes, though. Some videos, disappeared. But hey, I think probably some financial agreement, made the so and so come back. Because honestly, unless you're being paid. What would make you go back? Since we didn't see any video that states that he apologized or that he said he's sorry. He made a whole last trip with Young Herald's name as a title. You know, why wouldn't he make a live stream to say that he apologized or he's sorry for accusing her of stealing the money? Now, if let's say he did not put that in the title, but he said he was sorry, that means that he falsely accused her. So he slandered her. So the debate money for Fashion Nova sale. Oh no, I mean I don't know, man. Find it weird, man. Find it weird and strange, you know. But I think that when Sa has some situation with people, he likes to use other individuals, you know. And probably when he had me on his panel, he may have had some sort of bad blood with you know Trackfear, you know what I'm saying, and maybe some other people. Then is the place to be. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, bro. Can you hear me?
Very low. It's very very low.
Okay, what about now?
But slightly better, but feel free, brother.
Oh, let me check
Uh,
my settings. Hold on.
yeah, actually, it's just really really low.
Audio. Let's see here. Check. Yeah, it is low.
Yeah,
What about now?
it's the
Is
same.
it better? What about now?
It's better now.
It's better now. Yeah. You know, people may not understand this, but these people don't believe in anything other than hustling. So if you expect them to come and defend their religion when you caught them red handed, that's like expecting a preacher in a church who's been stealing the money to come and explain why they've been stealing the money. Of course, they're not going to explain that, you know. So, I mean, the problem is that uh, you know, this has been normalized in our community, scamming, and this is the order of the day. So these people aren't going to debate you. They're not going to answer questions. Um, they are only going to just keep the game and the charade going as long as possible because that's all they got. If you expect some sort of integrity from them, it's just not going to happen, man. They will look to anything else, any other type of excuse, any other type of thing. It doesn't matter what it is. Anything that they can pivot to, they will pivot. And that's just how it's going to be to the end. I mean, it's sad, like Hey Rue was saying, that they use religion that way, but you know, it's not a surprise, right? I mean, I think the worst part about it is when you point the finger at one group of people for maybe misusing religion, and then you do the same and you call it progress, you know? And I think that's just what we're looking at, man. People that don't want to do better, they don't like what other people do, and they just want to fit in and do the same bad stuff. They don't want to make it better. So yeah, man, that's it. I mean, and it's like he said, who wants to hear the same debates? I mean, are we really trying to debate this? You know, how many times can the same group of people debate the same thing and have no different outcome? That's either very poor debates happening,
Yeah.
or they just don't want to have a different outcome. You know, it's just laziness, man. I
The
mean, you
only outcome is get more money, Bennett. That's all they do it for. This ain't
and
nothing to do
yeah,
with the reality.
and it's sad. And I think when you have low expectations, I mean, think about this. Look at who the moderator is. Look at who the person who's supposed to be moderating. Look at the character of that person, and then ask yourself: is this really a debate? I mean, you got a person who openly just doesn't care about anything, expected to be a fair moderator. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, it can only be this
Who's the
way when,
moderator, brother?
well, I'm assuming Cheddar is, uh,
Oh,
you know, but maybe not. But the thing about it is that he's often the moderator. Like in your little weigh-in, he's the moderator. I mean, what's the point in having a moderator? Is supposed to be a person who's not biased.
Well, a few times he had other people for um Christian VP Harris versus Tazi. He was track field, which to me was
Right.
weird because track field is a
None of those
that's-
people are
yeah.
unbiased. None
Actually,
of them.
Wild Funk is saying that Trackfield is a moderator again, and it's whack to have him as a moderator because he is a Christian apologist. They could have somebody more neutral. Plus, I heard that he intervened several times during the debate between Christian VP Harris and Tazi. And a moderator is not supposed to intervene, just moderate, and that's it. So about the rules, the equal time, and that's it. Not to give opinions, not to ask questions. But hey, we'll see what's up. Either
Look,
stuff happens. Yes, brother.
I mean, it's all the same. It doesn't matter which one of them you pick. They're all in on the charade.
Yeah.
So it's like, what is this? I mean, they're going to pick whatever thing conveniences the most. That's who they're going to be biased with at that moment. And it's like you said, it's obvious that how Cheddar brings people in. It's based on his bad relations with others. So he likes to use people. So the moment when he feels like he doesn't control you, he pulls someone else in to say, "Aha, see, someone else wants to take your place." But actually, you know, it it's it doesn't make the world of a difference because the problem is that he just does that all the time. That's the only maneuver that he has. It would be better to treat people on the up and up, on a upright type of way. But instead, he uses people, and you see like narcissists use people like this all the time. The idea that you can be replaced. You see, this phony idea that you can be replaced, easily.
Plausible.
Yeah, exactly, and that's how he treats people. But if you're locked into that kind of thinking, you're only going to be abused. You're only going to be abused if you think like, if I don't do this, I might lose my spot. Yeah, but you're only going to be abused if you try to keep that spot. If you care about that spot more than dignity, um, ethics, and you're only going to be abused too in the end. And look at Sekou, same thing happened. Look at all of them. I mean, they've been abused on YouTube for the world to see, for the world to witness.
You said Sekou?
Sekou goes back.
But is that Sekou that you said, or you said somebody else now? 'Cause I
No,
didn't make it.
the same one, Sekou, right?
Oh,
But
so,
it's not
yeah,
even just him.
yeah.
All of them.
It was on there like yesterday, I think.
So their record on YouTube for infinity is being abused. This is their record. You see, it's not my record on YouTube. It's their record on YouTube. That's kind of, I mean, hey man, I hope they're getting paid enough for that. That's not what I would want my record to be.
Majority of them ain't getting paid nothing unless it's a debate, bro. All this thing is for views and show. No, like shout out Mosan, Captain to Zariak is who getting all the money because he got back-to-back debates, But as far as these other clowns, they just clowns.
Yeah, most of the time when people get on the dude's platform, they ain't getting anything. The only person
No.
benefiting is Sal. And indeed, when there's a debate, then people are supposed to get paid. But I don't know how much they get paid. I don't know what the terms are. I don't really care. But yeah, they get there for the exposure. They feel like it's the main channel to go to if you want to be. I mean, really, what other channel can you be pseudo and being welcome for being pseudo? Even convicted rapists and convicted child molesters, they are welcome over there. So it's like it's an anything goes down, sir. So yeah, go to other channels, to other people who have more sense, and you start being pseudo, they will let you know real quick that you're being pseudo.
hmm And that's basically it. They don't feel like they can compete outside of that circle, and
They can't.
they can't.
They
It's
can't.
not even that they don't feel they can't.
Shaka almost could because he's showing sources. But he's quoting scholars, he's quoting PhDs. But the other people, of course, Jabari, is showing sources, quoting scholars, but the other guys, mainly they just read the Bible or quote some books about metaphysics or theology. You know what I'm saying, like the Seven Circle Quran and all that. But feel free if you Bennett.
Yeah, I mean, and then I mean, how are you going to do anything when I mean, at the center of it, no matter no matter what happens, you're going to have the person at the center of it displaying the most vulgar behavior that you would want, the stereotypical behavior that you see, that we say we don't want others putting on us. That person is going to display for the world. You see, so I don't understand what I mean. They can laugh their way out of that, of course, if that makes it better uh, temporarily. But the fact remains that that's the legacy of it. People look at it as like black exploitation TV. These others laugh at it. They're entertained by it because it makes them feel like they're partly correct. That's sad, you know. That's the sad thing about it, So it, I mean,
You know, um, that trial is going to be a game changer, man. Going to be a game changer, man. It will. But the funny thing is that I remember when people told me, well, Tazariak told Scam Cheddar that if Elijah is still on the panel, then he's done. And I didn't catch it, but in the exchange that I played, that's what we heard. Scam Cheddar said it himself. And I'm like, this dude doesn't have any backbone, man. Because I've shown when he cursed other people out, like, I do whatever I want, I invite whoever I want. But when Tazi told him that, then he folded because he said, yeah, I was like, you got me. I was like, all right. You know,
how
he's
long do
busy.
you have to? How long do you have to? What? How long does it take to distance yourself from a pedophile and a rapist and a scammer? How long should that take? And what you have in Sonetta
But
is a person that it's going to take years to make that
Tazariak doesn't.
decision.
Tazariak
Well,
doesn't distance himself for child molesters. You know what I'm saying? So,
exactly. And you see it on tape. See, this is the thing. It's on tape, for the world to see. And you know, normally when you're dealing with serious people, they like to see you make choices faster, more, if not immediate, sooner. Especially these kind of basic choices, and they're letting it be known that no, they don't have a stop point on anything. So if you want to abuse women, there's not going to be a stop point to that. That won't be the bar. That won't disqualify someone from being on the panel. If you want to be a pedophile, that won't. Rapist, that won't. What else is it? Do you want to sell narcotics on the panel too? That won't. Use narcotics? Do you want to shoot up on air? Do you want to snort your heroin on TV? I mean, where's the stop point? There's no, see, that's the point. There is no stop point. And that means you have no integrity. And when you have no integrity, that means people are justified or have the feeling that they're justified in doing whatever they want with you. That means you become the problem, no matter what your reasoning is for becoming that problem. That means you become the problem. So it's just like, all right, that's what you want to do. And of course, other people have to distance themselves from that and speak on it because we don't want the genocide train coming to take us out too. It's just that simple. We want people to say, okay, well, some of them are a little different. Some of them are not trash. Some of them have integrity. Some of them don't want these kind of problematic behaviors in their communities. Some of them are saying, yeah, although the world is not fair and although the history has not been fair, they still want to work together and contribute with others to make things a little better. those kind of things count. And as you see here, you're not going to get at that place. You're not going to get any responsibility. I mean, they're basically telling young people that nothing matters. I
Pardon,
mean,
sorry.
do you have a plan for your retirement? How do you get Social Security? You got to pay into it. You have to have a job. Do you have a plan for your retirement fund? You need to pay into a private one for about 20 something years. A certain amount of years, a little longer than that. Do you want to own a house? Well, you need to pay some taxes because you will need some federal. You might want a federal grant. These kind of things young people should think about, and these guys, they don't do any of that.
Yeah. Uh, it's gonna be tight, when we're gonna get to a certain age, and people even outside of the so-called conscious community, this house consciousness, who be doing stuff in the street, uh, stuff that's they don't pay taxes for, that it's not registered, and indeed, when you're a certain age and you cannot move around, you cannot make moves anymore, then you ain't gonna get a pension or retirement benefits or compensation, and if you don't have people to look after you, or if you didn't save enough, then gonna be some very difficult situation. But that's a hustle, and we know it. They could have hustled without being cool with rapists, child molesters, xenophobes, but it's a choice. It's a choice. But I can see that those people just don't respect their own religion. They don't even respect what they consider to be the word of God. But this trial, man. What Funk shared a video with me. He sent it to my email, and I have seen the video a long time ago. The lady that's on there, as a mother of the child, and the things that all through most of the video, she's just like that. No, Khalif wrote, "I wonder if people is really buying tickets for this debate. Some people are, but by the way they were advertising, to the point where it's the first time that I see them uploading a video. Scamted uploading a video hours before the debate, talking about there's only 24 tickets left. So it's obvious they're not really selling like that. They were advertising that one real hard. People get to see what he's saying about their religion, about the God of the Bible. People get to see that he's cool with convicted rapists and child molesters. People have seen how he cursed individuals for pointing out that he was still cool with Polite, inviting Polite on his panel. And they are all seeing that, when Tazi told him, well, if you continue to have him with Don, how does that make them feel? So they've seen him accusing Nepal of being of stealing money. They've seen him accusing what's his name, Mighty Hibu, of being of molesting a young child. I mean, over time, and we Polite also, they've seen him. Back then, it's the things that they were beefing over money, indeed, and he's the one who opened his mouth. And amazingly, now we have that case. I mean, once again, they do travel with him. He traveled with Polite. Zariak also did some traveling with Polite. Zion Lex was in the video with Polite. I don't exactly know where they were, but so that trial is going to be interesting. I'm telling you, man. We also
It,
seen a video with the twin brothers, the blue and red pill. But go ahead, Bennett.
I mean, the reality is that there's going to be 20. There's going to be thousands and thousands and thousands of people on the net cheering for Polite's conviction. I mean, that's the reality of it. They're going to. I mean, he had a very big following. A lot of people followed him. A lot of people knew about him, and that same percentage is going to turn their back on him and celebrate his, incarceration.
Yeah, if it
And
happens, yeah, they will.
yeah, if that happens, and
Yep.
they're going to feel, they're going to let all their anger out on,
You know who?
people, the fact that young women, young people, children get abused, and they're going to let that anger out on him and anybody associated with him, and they're going to want blood from some of these other guys also, the people that hung around him, and of course you can see that they have some sort of mental problem, because of course you would think a normal person would see that coming and
Mm.
distance themselves,
Yeah.
take precautions before
Mm.
the big bang. But as you can see, these guys, they don't have that ability. They're all in on the behavior, and it's going to be too late. It's too late now to turn coat, to turn and run and go in the other direction. That's the thing about it, a couple months ago maybe, but now it's too late. 2 weeks before the trial, nah, man, that won't cut it.
And
So it's
I mean,
it's
for
finished.
years, the scamming has been heavy for years, and that's the only way they know how to eat. But yeah, but brothers and sisters, I'm gonna get some rest. I've been yawning a few times, but those Hebrews or lights, man, all that smoke you had, all that energy you had to go against me. Now you know what that dude said, and I'm gonna play it again. You have to hear it to believe it.
There's nothing special about you because you following some spook ass God, some God who we know is narcissistic, who's demonic, who's a goddamn liar, who's bipolar. The
who got
God of the
drunk.
Bible is a bipolar motherfucker.
All right, so let young heroine people make their closing remarks. Go ahead,
Yeah,
brother Joe.
I was just in the chats, messing with them, and then I hop on the panel, but then he telling me turn my camera on, so I ain't turn it off. Really buying tickets for this, yeah, man. Yeah, he just I did that on purpose, so he could mess up his little vibes. But yeah, he talking about yeah, show the proof. Show the proof I'm a child molester and this and that,
He
but
still has that to Enki. He knows it.
yeah, I gotta tell what I'm saying, if I go and start speaking, they gonna cut me off because when
Yeah,
I start letting it out, he ain't gonna want to hear that.
yeah, sure.
So he just talking. But anyway, man, it is what it is. All these clowns over there, just like Sister Noble. Napa is back. How you feel? The same one you were calling all kind of B word, all kind of this. You know what I'm saying? She about to be in front of you again. Because you don't look good enough, not Sister Noble.
My
So
goodness.
she over there talking about she don't subscribe to Virgin Mary and this and that in their church. You know what I mean? You see how these people so stupid. It's the same Bible. It's either you follow the rules of the Bible or you don't. You can't pick and choose which ones you're going to follow. That's why Sanetta have a right to say your God is demonic. Because y'all want to pick what y'all want from the book and it don't work. So it's either you take the book or you throw it away. You know what I mean? They bias, man. But anyway, yeah, that's what it is, man.
What you say is so funny. I wonder how the lady feels, man. Because the Nepal, she took her spot back, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's amazing to me. Like, honestly, like, I guess it's on paper, man. I guess dude gave us some money because to be publicly accused of stealing and there's no apology for that, and you just come back like that, I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's amazing, man. I don't,
Yo,
I don't,
man.
yeah, I don't think the mighty Hebrew knew what Polite has, sorry, what Scam Chandler said about him. Now he knows. I haven't seen him or heard of him being back since. But go ahead, Bennett.
I mean, I don't know, obviously, but I've seen this kind of back and forth thing before in history, and it just means that there's no loyalty there. It's just momentary for what you can have at that moment, and then on to the next. And the fool would be the one who's like, "Oh, why you leave me? Why'd you go?" Then it really gets deep. So I just think she's thinking about herself, and she doesn't have anything else to think about. Doesn't need to think about anybody else, and is out to get what she can get at the moment that she needs to get it. And but the person who's giving her whatever it is, that day, the next day, tomorrow is a new day. Always, tomorrow's a new day. So that's something you would have to keep in mind. But I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all because at the end of the day, well, what do I mean? These dudes are all the same too. They use people that way themselves. I mean, look at Sarnetta. He uses guys, girls. I mean, this is a little a sad way of socializing. It's a sad social group where these kind of lessons are, you know, are learned. You're replaceable, and then you come back. Then you're replaceable again. Then you come back. Then you're replaceable again. No one's ever going to get what they want because it's kind of like a vacuum, a blood sucking contest. I suck your blood, and I run to suck some new blood, and then after I suck that blood, then I come back and suck a little more. But eventually, when you don't know how to create your own energy, you're going to tap out at some point. You see, so I mean, I think it's just a group with bad company, man. It's you get what you reap what you sow, man.
Yeah. It's backups to makeups for life over there.
I would just make one request:
Feel
just
free.
don't break Sonetta's heart. He can't take it at this age. That's all. Be kind to the brother.
Uh, hey, I may take it easy on the dude for a little bit, but um, the trial is going to be a game changer, man. A lot of people is going to switch, man. A lot of people are going to change their stance real quick, and it's going to be amusing. Thank you, brothers, for being there. Thank you for everybody in the chat. Now, Andrew Burnett wrote, "It's a vicious cycle when you don't take a stand," and we've seen all the people who didn't take a stand. You know what I'm saying? We've seen them. So, and I'm not talking about the guy who's going to have his day in court because we don't know what the verdict will be. We don't know what the evidence are. We don't know if it's merely an accusation or something that he did, and they're going to prove and determine that he did that.
So what you
But for
talking about,
those,
Shaka?
yeah, I'm saying that we have one guy who was convicted of rape.
Right.
We have an organization that defends another one who was convicted of child molestation, and we see that the people are not making a stand. You know what I'm saying? They're not taking a stand. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that alone, besides all the other cases and all the other people that they know. The video that I told you about that people say is the mother of the 14-year-old victim, is Camchetta was filming. That was like a year before Polite was arrested. So I ain't putting anything on Scamchetta. But
Yeah, they don't. They like I told you, they don't want to do that, man. Like I told you, these guys they pathetic. They so far from away from reality that they don't care about who get raped. They don't care about what's going on. They too busy arguing about their stupid biblical narratives that don't bring nothing out of it but some money in a few people pockets. And that's what it is. That's what it's always going to be, man. Especially black people. They stuck on stupid. White people will go. They will go build guns and bombs and take your land and your resources, then go talk about the Bible. That's what they do. They face reality first, then they go talk about the Bible. You see what I'm
true,
saying?
true.
No, it's the other way around. They always talk about the Bible, but never face reality for what it is.
But
And that's what it's always going to be.
like you say in Hero, some of those who will be dealing with the Bible all the time, they get paid out of it. It's their livelihood.
Yeah, that's what I just said in their chat. I told them they're gonna have the debate, they're gonna run with your money, then you're going to wake up the next day and go back to work. It don't do nothing for the black community. That's what happens.
And you know what? Who did Sarnetta say we were worse than? He said we were worse than who?
And the white man.
That's what he said. Yep.
He put the race card. We
He
will see
said
when the trial comes up.
he said we were worse
And
than.
we are against child molesters and rapists. That's amazing, man.
That is amazing. That is amazing. You
That's
know?
something to say, man. But anyway, brothers, I'm going to leave you now. Thank you for being there. We're going to get some clarity and more information. It's coming soon. Stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to, by the nature, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue, I state facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Do I to do a nature hotel?
Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving middle nature classes. And here, that's the flyer. Okay? So, those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video, Kemet and Ma'at, Before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Meta Nature class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Meta Nature lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had, ever. So if you're interested in learning the Meta Nature, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody's interested in learning the Meta Nature, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu